Well, look, McCarthy joined his illustrious father on the Miracle Mile on a roll with the success of King of Swing last year. John taking out the 205-206 edition of the great race, and Luke will be looking to achieve the same result, going back-to-back and also adding his name to that illustrious list of drivers who have achieved that wonderful result. Well, Luke, great memories as far as you're concerned with your dad driving those two winners in 2005, 2006 with Be Good Johnny. You had a pretty good seat in those particular events.
Yeah, it's sort of been quite young and been able to drive in the Miracle Mile, and especially against Dad when he had Be Good Johnny. It was a massive thrill, and slip and slide run second to him in one of those, and it's just always a great thrill to be part of the Miracle Mile.
That was a wonderful atmosphere on that particular, both those nights, Luke.
Oh, it was for sure. And at the time, my sister Jodie, she was at university in Sydney, and she had a couple hundred friends there, and they're all dressed up in the blue and green shirts, cheering on Be Good Johnny and slip and slide. So look, just great race, and Harold Park was always very special at that time of year, and a lot of good memories.
Yeah, I think they also had the music blaring out, Johnny Be Good playing, so it just added to the atmosphere.
Yeah, that's right. It's it's nice on them big nights to a bit of hype around it, and especially a lot of them good horses.
Luke, Belinda was delighted with the way King of Swing pulled up after Saturday's performance.
Yeah, he was good. He felt really sharp, and just an ideal sort of run for him, leading into this weekend, and hopefully he just has a nice week, and looking forward to the weekend.
Everyone's talking about this explosive opening 400 metres. How do you see yourself with King of Swing?
Look, I'm really happy with the draw. The first couple of hundred will come tell the story. If Ignatius is quick enough to lead, he will be. If he's not, he's not. But I've sort of got a good draw where I can sort of be handy anyway. And I think he's versatile. It'd be better if I was in front, but he doesn't have to lead to win it.
There are the two runners, Outer Orlando and Expensive Ego. Expensive Ego, as we mentioned, a very exciting type. Outer Orlando, he's just a typical war horse. He knows what it's all about. He's been there before, third last year.
I think they're both great chances. I think Expensive Ego's come up with a really good draw. He's going to get a really good trip handy on the pace there. And I think whatever way you look at it, Outer Orlando's going to get a good trip, behind, a couple of, whether he's behind leader or 1-1, so he's going to get a good run as well. So look, they've come up with really good draws, and we're looking forward to the weekend.
Speaking to David Moran earlier, Luke, he's very excited about driving Expensive Ego.
Yeah, it was really disappointing for Artie to miss this race, and I'm sure he'll bounce back better than ever. And but really good for Dave to pick up a drive in the Miracle Mile.
I know you're very reserved and you're always very respectful of your rivals, but how do your level of confidence with King of Swing?
I think he's where he needs to be. He's had a really good preparation for this race. That run on the weekend should just tighten him up perfect. We've got a lot of respect for Stylish Memphis. It's just smashing the clock lately. Wolf Stride's really stepped up to it as well. So look, and the three from our stable, I think, are all massive chances. And Ignatius and Black Prince have come up with good draws. So look, it's just a great field, great bunch of drivers, and I'm sure it'll be a good race.
As I said, Luke, there's a lot of little stories inside this Miracle Mile picture, apart from you joining your father driving back-to-back Miracle Mile winners, but also being able to drive a winner for your training wife, Belinda.
Yeah, the year Belinda won it, Matty Roo won on Baby Bling, and I think I run third on XL Stride. So, we're looking forward to it, and it's like one of them things, you try not to get too involved in the hype of it and just do your job and make sure the horses are right. So, hopefully, we have a good week, and they're 100% for the weekend.
There's a lot of runners heading to Club Menangle on Saturday night under the care of Team McCarthy. Can we just pick the eyes out of him, Luke, in the first stun gun?
Yeah, really happy with this horse. He was very impressive here last Tuesday. Pac-Man Hammer actually won a really good race that day against him. He's come up with a draw inside us, so I think our fella's pretty classy, but with Pac-Man Hammer drawn inside him will make it a bit harder, but he'll still go good.
Which one were you driving the second, Luke? We've got Motu Great Crasher, Vendetta, and also Wrangler.
I'm going to drive Motu Gate Crusher. He's come up with a good draw, and he's probably just that step behind the better ones, but he's pretty honest and he should run a good race.
Over to the Ainsworth free-for-all over the 2,400 metres. Max Sharwood, you would have been pleased with his effort. Bright Energy, Star Galleria and Ballarage. Not all of them you would consider to be very strong chances.
I think they're all really good chances. Star Galleria and Balraj smashed the clock here on the weekend, went super, and Max Shardy was very unlucky. So Bright Energy, he's run at Newcastle was super. So they're all in good form, and whoever gets the right run can probably win it.
Which one will you be driving, Luke?
I'm going to drive Max Shard.
Over to the Derby, you've picked up the drive with Idyllic, very strong performer for Clayton Tonkin, very impressive in winning his heat.
He was pretty casual out in front, and just really got up on the bridle once the horses come to his outside, but he felt good. He's come up with a horror draw, which is going to make it hard. Obviously Tasty Light's drawn really good. I think he's the one to beat, but I'm sure he'll still go well.
There should be a very strong tempo. Tasty Light, Brian Portelli, he knows one way. He likes to lead and keep them rolling and also act now. So there should be sufficient tempo to see Idyllic just slot in somewhere and be saved up for that one charge.
Yeah, it looks like there'll be a bit of speed on. Tasty Light's probably not quick enough to hold them wider ones, but he's very strong and Brian can put him in the race when he needs to.
Luke, it's going to be an exciting night of racing. You're going to be involved in it very heavily right from the word go. Good luck with King of Swing and all the other runners, Expensive Ego and Outer Orlando. And as always, thank you for your time.
Thanks, Mike.